Hey everyone, this is Ieasha of Decor Designs by Ieasha, and today we're going to go ahead and get into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But today I'm talking to beginners. I know so many of you have questions about the backdrop stand, pipe and drape stands, and you want to know more. You want to know the functions of them. You want to know how to properly secure them, how to properly set them up when you have an event. Well, I'm here to tell you exactly what everything is all about and how you set everything up. So I have this pipe and drape stand that I have had for a really long time. Mine is, it goes up 10 feet and it goes across 8 feet. So I'm just going to tell you pretty much the entire thing, everything that you need to know. So don't forget to share this video with someone who needs to know also. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you a part of the Decor Designs by Ieasha family. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the video. So the first thing that I want to get started with is these two right here. Now these are heavy metal bases. These are called the bases to the backdrop stand or the pipe and drape stand. These are very important when it comes to your pipe and drape stand or your backdrop stand because these are your support. These keep your uprights up, and they also keep your backdrop from tilting over, because we as event decorators, you know, we going to decorate for someone's event. We don't want anything tipping over or falling over, okay? So this is what helps with that. So you need the bases. Now, when you purchase your pipe and drape stand or your backdrop stand, bases usually always come with it. You cannot do a backdrop stand without the bases. Remember that. So let me just talk to you a little bit more about what you see here. So let me come down so you can see. So this little part right here, do you see this? This is the part that goes into the base. It's already screwed in, but it comes and you just screw it in. I leave mine in, and I just pick the whole thing up when I go to decorate for an event. You can leave it in or you can take it back out. But this part is very important because this is where your upright will go into. Okay? And you have one on the left side and you have one on the right side. All right, y'all. So as you see, we're going to be talking about this part that you see right here. Do you see this part that I have put on here, right here? So this part is called a support stand, or it's called a pole. And it's typically made of aluminum or steel, as you see right here. So these form the backbone of the stand, and it will determine the height of your stand. Now, this is what I was telling you about my actual backdrop. When I told you it's 10 feet, these are the part, this part here is the 10 feet, okay? This is going to be the 10 feet. So just say, for instance, you get one that is 16 feet. Then these poles, the 16 foot pole, this part here is going to be taller than the one that I have. So this determines how far you adjust your pole. Now, I don't have the adjustable stand. There are a lot of adjustable stands that's out there. I really, really want one, y'all. But this one here is just a fixed one. It's 10 feet fixed. I can't adjust it. I can't go up or I can't go down. So this is the part that I was telling you about. And what it is, you see, there's the base. So what I do, I take this pole right here. This is it right here that you see. And I take it and I place it just like this over that, and that forms the pole, okay? And it's the same way on this side. This is the pole. Again, if you have the one that adjusts, then you will be able to adjust your size, okay, your height rather. So you just place it just like that. Now I have another one to place on there, and it's going to take it higher. Now I'm going to show you. All right, y'all, so as you see right here, I have added the second part, the second pole here, as you see, as I come all the way down and right here. So I talked to you about the first one, and then I've added the second pole right here. Now, as you see, the second pole has a little different type of bottom to it right here. All right. And what this bottom part is is to go over into this pole, just like this. And you drop it down just like that, okay? And what this is to make the height taller. So this is what brings your backdrop stand to whatever height it is that you purchase. So I have this one here is a 10 feet. So once I add this part here to this pole here, this makes the backdrop taller, and it brings it up to the 10 feet that I told you that I have. And if you have the adjustable stand, then you will have the part where you can adjust it over here on this side also. This is a fixed one. I do not have the adjustable stand. I would love to have one, y'all. But this is just the fixed one, and it's fixed at 10 feet. So another thing, just make sure you know the height of the ceiling, whether it's in your home or where you're decorating. As you see, the height of my ceilings are about 14 feet. So if I get anything that's more than 14 feet, I will not be able to use it. Not here in my home, okay? So if you decide to do like corporate events or any type of events like that, just make sure you know what the ceilings, how high the ceilings are, because height is very important when it comes to using a backdrop stand or a pipe and drape stand. But like I said again, this is 10 feet. I have the one here on the left-hand side, and it goes all the way up. Then I have the one here on the right-hand side. And as you see, this is it right here. And this is the same way. I just took this and just placed it over into the other pole just like this. And that is what brings up my pole height. Okay, and again, mine is fixed. You may have the adjustable one. Adjustable one is where you can adjust it to whatever feet that you want. You may have 8 feet, you may want 10 feet, 12 feet, 14 feet, whatever the feet may be. All right, so now I'm going to go and show you what to do at the top. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and show you this. Now, this is the part that go at the very top of my band or my pipe and drape stand. And what you call this is a crossbar, okay? These are the crossbars that go at the very top that I was showing you that I need to add next. Now, what the crossbar is for is a horizontal rod that connects to the top part of the upright to create the top frame, okay? To create the top frame. So what this does, it holds the backdrop material, okay? So if you're using backdrop fabric, whatever it is that you put at the top, this is where you will put it. So this part right here is 8 feet. I told you that my uprights are 10 feet and across is going to be 8 feet. This is the top part that creates it. That creates that 8 feet where I will put my fabric in order to create my backdrops. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take this and put it at the top. Now I will have to use a ladder. Mostly you will have to get a ladder, or if you have someone that's very tall who can help you. Normally my husband helps me to put this up, but I think I'm gonna call him in here to do it for me, okay? So I won't have to pull out my ladder. But you will need a ladder in order to get up there, or someone who can help you who is taller to put it up. All right, so let me go ahead and get this up, and then I will show you how it looks. All right, y'all, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to take this apart. And the same thing with putting it together. So you have to have a flathead screwdriver, as you see I have here. And you just take it and just screw it just like this. Just turn it until you get it tight. All right, you see that? In order to take it off, you would just take it and you would just unscrew this part also. And you would have to hold it to unscrew it. Do you see how the screw is coming out? So that's how you would do that. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to show you how to put the actual crossbar together. My husband have it, so as you see, he's putting one part inside of the part right here, and it clicks. So as you see, these are the little buttons that you can use to take it off and to put it on. So once you put it on, you should hear that click, which means that it is clicked in place, just like that. All right, so this part, let's see, There's another end that will go into the other side of the pole like that, and it will do the same thing as it will click right here. Okay, push it back in. Okay, so what he's gonna do is just take it and put it at the very top. Now it's supposed to be, this is going to be 8 feet. So we can go. All right, y'all, so let me go back up under here and just re-clarify some things. And the actual crossbar can go out to 10 feet. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. And this actual crossbar right here, it can go from 8 feet to 10 feet, right? Okay, so my husband's gonna go ahead and put the actual crossbar on because it goes across the backdrop. And again, this is the part where you will put your fabric. So you see, one goes into the little slit or the little cut hole right there, if you can see, and then the other one goes into the other side over there. All right, so let me bag up so that you can see how it looks. So do you see how it looks across right there? It goes all the way across, just like that, and it goes all the way down. Again, these are the bases that's at the bottom. These are the uprights that's right here. It goes all the way up on both sides, and that's the crossbar that goes across the top that holds that holds your fabric. Okay, all right.